I'm back with another Warframe video. This is the mag Re-Rework. This is the second time she's been reworked. As a mag main since before update 8, it's sort of annoying they can't keep something like a consistent goal for what she should be, but the update has fixed a lot of her problems. Before, she was predominantly just a Corpus player. That's all she did, that's all she was probably ever going to do. Now, she's much more into killing high-value targets. Now, to prove that, I'm going to kill some sentients. Hopefully they pop up soon, but not too soon, because I want to start talking. Pull has not been changed at all. It is still the same thing. Here we go. There's our Oculus. See if I can find them before they leave. Time to reload. Magnetize is essentially the go-to skill now. It was what Shield Polarize was. There you are. Let's go on. Polar has been changed to more like a molecular Prime Nova thing. Come on. There you are. As you can see, these guys are just melting away. It does dots to them as long as they stay in there. Minor problem with this, of course, is once it actually runs out, it's pretty much useless for trying to shoot through. Easy. Now, anything that runs in here will take continual damage. So try to bait a couple in. Not always possible, though. Now, to continue talking about this, Magnetize is what you're going to be using most of the time from now on, because it kills everything really quickly. Now, I took a lower-powered weapon in there just to prove how fast I could shred a sentient. Sancti Tigress pretty much insta-gives everything. Point of reference, I one-shot Shadow Stalker with it. He's not specifically immune to it, they'll probably fix it eventually, but that's basically the level of power you're working with. You can one-shot things you shouldn't be able to. Magnetize does work with other abilities now. If you have something magnetized and you pull it, there's a 25% chance it'll drop next to an energy orb. If you have magnetized, Crush will double its damage. And little blue things that leave on the ground leave armor shreds. That when I shield polarize something, that will also do dot damage to anything in it. Here's this guy down here. Shield Polarize will still kill things, but it doesn't infinitely scale anymore, it's just a solid number. It's pretty good for anything like level 30-ish or so. I suspect this is what the devs are going to be going for, is that enemies don't get any higher than level 30 in their new damage system. Admittedly, going up to 100 is kind of silly, they've probably realized it, but one of those things that will just take a while to do. Now, for building her, I found pretty much everything that didn't have casting speed on it is all too clunky to use. So I'm running natural talent on this, because you do have to cast things relatively quick, relatively fast. Without it, you just don't have the speed to do it. So, to answer two questions as mag main, yes, she is a good frame now. She is not mono-focused on killing Corpus. Is she less powerful against them? Yeah, but she was one-shotting whole rooms and anything in range, so big surprise there. She's actually useful against Grineer and to a lesser degree Infested. Shield Polarize doesn't work on just health values at all. But Magnetize does, and since they're all melee, run away, and they're just going to run straight at you and get zapped. And as a corollary to that, as she is one of the starter frames, is she a good starter frame? Yes, unfortunately, no. She requires way too much to be good. Natural talent is something really hard for most players to come by. Where's the other guy? There. Wow. Died before I could get him. Also, you do need a lot of very high-ranked mods, some of which end up being like the primed ones. Which, again, a new player is not going to be able to have, not going to be able to easily get. So she is useful, it's just, as a starter frame, still not so much. That being said, she still has plenty of room in every squad, because she does provide a lot of utility. Being able to insta-give high-level targets, even a Sentience, or a Shadow Stalker if he pops up, invaluable. You can just kind of leave selling trash mobs to some other Warframe. Since they are trying to go with, you know, cooperative, as this is what the game is all about, that does make some sense. They're trying to avoid, you know, frames can do everything. I missed one. There's several. So I don't blame the devs for doing that. They are probably going to roll out some new system. The passive, I found, can be sort of useful, but I think the range isn't very good. So that's my thoughts as Mag main since before Update 8 with the second rework. I haven't done the Volt yet simply because, well, they're still fiddling with it. So whenever they stop and said, yes, this is done, then I will do a Volt one. So that was the new Mag. Very good, very powerful, less so against the Corpus, much better against everyone else. So until next time, bye.